This is Geeks on a Phone! Alright. Welcome back to another episode of Geeks on the Phone.
Yes,
ladies
sir.
and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. This week, have a bit of a strange setup this week.
We do have
Mine was like a Frankenstein kind of thing, doesn't it?
It's true. We got Andy is with us tonight, obviously. Myself, Zack. Travis is on the phone with us.
Yeah, hello.
And I believe soon, DJ this week is in Minnesota for his birthday for some baseball, and he may be calling in later.
Yes, he just texted me. He says, I'm still at the game. We're not even in the 8th inning, so I may not be coming until much later.
Okay.
So I'm just texting him back right now.
All right there?
Oh. Coach, you guys hear something?
I thought I heard a very violent cough.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of taking apart a dresser with a mirror. I'm going to get some screwdrivers, and it was probably that drawer when I closed it. It sounds weird down there.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Holy shit, you guys should see all this stuff back here. I'm sorry. Continue.
Do you have a good week? Everybody have a good week?
Yes, overall, pretty good week.
It was a sad week. We had a loss we'll talk about later.
There's 2 losses this week.
I don't know the other one.
Once I bring it up, you'll know.
Okay, I missed it. Okay. But yeah.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I was sad about it, too. Alright.
If I must have really forgotten it. Yeah, it's a busy week again. It was a business week, as always. Nothing. We didn't do any film. I didn't do any filming this week. We didn't do any filming for Ninjapocalypse or Remote.
Nope.
New B list is out.
New B-list Bastard is out. Check that out for
that's
sure.
a good one.
It definitely was. That was. I think honestly that was one of our best. It was a strong one. It's already up to like almost 200 views.
Almost 200 views. So
Nice.
I was very surprised. But yeah, go check it out on our Facebook page. It's up there, and you can check out episodes 7 through 14.
7 through 14
on the Facebook page. Everything else is on YouTube. I think the Hard Ticket to Hawaii we can probably put on YouTube.
We could probably try putting that one up on YouTube.
Because I mean the movie's on YouTube, so you can probably get away with it. So, I guess we will jump into movie news.
Very slow week with movie news.
Very slow.
Very, very slow. The biggest thing for me was Ben Affleck releasing Deathstroke.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. Well, I love the video, but like, wasn't that weird that he did it? I don't understand.
And he just released it to Twitter, which was random.
Yeah, it was just weird, but I was like, all right, that's cool.
I think that Deathstroke's going to be the main antagonist for the Batman movie.
You think so?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Awesome.
It was weird, that footage, too, because it was like almost like from the perspective of someone.
Right.
So, I don't know
Yeah.
who it could be. I mean, I don't know, it could be Batman,
I
but
think I think it was test footage myself.
Yeah,
it
you
could've
could be
been test
right,
footage.
yeah.
Some kind of pre-rendering or something. I can't tell. It doesn't look real. It looks like it's CG.
Right.
It does look CG.
You know, I mean, it's still awesome, though. Don't get me wrong. It's still cool.
$20 right now, calling it. It's Matt Damon as Deathstroke.
Ah.
Well, I want him to be Hush.
That would be cool.
Hush would be awesome.
Yeah.
I
I'd be okay with him being Deathstroke, though.
I would be okay with it. I just can't see it happening.
want Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
Kiefer fucking Sutherland, man.
Oh, now that one.
I just posted on Facebook that if I could have one wish, it would be Kiefer Sutherland reading me bedtime stories till I fall asleep.
That would be cool.
It could be like, it's like the cow jumps over the moon. I'm just like,
That would be pretty cool.
good night, Kiefer.
He's like, sleep well, son. 24 minutes to fall asleep. You're like, huh? What's with the number 24?
It's a good point.
Jack Bauer Power Hour.
Kind of sucks because he's been in so many good movies, and he's going to be typecast as Jack Bauer forever.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah,
It's real unfortunate.
Oh, another piece of movie news.
Go ahead.
That I found. They released a new image of the Power Rangers.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I didn't see it. I must have missed that.
Hold on 1 second.
It kind of sucked, I guess the original cast said they're not in it, but it's like, I don't really care, because they don't have to be in it. It'd be
Right.
cool. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, I've accepted that it's a reboot, so I don't really care if the original cast is in it.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone was like, no, they're making a cameo. I was like, oh, I don't care.
I am still very surprised they have not released a trailer for it.
Yeah, that is, because it's not that far off.
It comes out in March.
Oh, it does. Yeah, see, I mean, that's like 5 months, right?
5 or 6 months, yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. I mean, they should have at least done a teaser by now.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
But
A lot of people know it's coming, at least.
the picture was released at the licensing expo in Brazil, and all it says is that the trailer is coming very soon.
Yeah, I would...
Oh.
So,
Wonder what that'll be on.
I could see Doctor Strange.
Yeah, totally.
I wouldn't see what else it would be attached to. I mean, or I'd have to be
Yeah,
fucking...
is there anything Lionsgate?
I was gonna say it's gotta be, or it could be a Lionsgate flick.
Yeah, I can't even think of any coming out.
Yeah.
Something.
You got that image?
yeah, it's taking forever to load.
Man, talk
There it
about...
is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging those suits.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool.
I really like how it's a reboot. Like, I mean, because and they've said it's gonna be, they've said it's gonna be pretty dark too.
Yeah.
I heard that too.
So, man, talk about my life coming full circle in March. I'm gonna be fucking 30 watching the Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's pretty cool. All I had was Ghostbusters when I turned 30. Yep.
Yep.
I think, right? Was that the only...
You
Was there anything else that came out in July?
You had Star
It was
Trek
a terrible
too.
summer. I can't even remember.
You had Star Trek too.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'll take it. Okay.
Well,
Terrible summer.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
do a whole podcast on how much this year has just sucked ass.
it
Especially
has
the-
all
sucked.
around,
especially the
yeah.
summer. It's been terrible.
Yep.
No matter what, every movie that comes out my birthday month is total shit. My birthday's in January,
Yeah.
so
Oh man, is it dump month or something?
Yep. January.
Oh, well, it seems like it's getting a little better though with January lately. Well, I don't know. We got Resident Evil
Yeah.
and Underworld 5. Yeah,
It's gonna be rough.
that's fun. Well, I think next January though you got Bad Boys for Life coming out. That's coming out 2018 January.
That's true.
So, and it's not directed by Michael Bay either. I think it's directed by Joe Carnahan.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
he did
Okay.
the A-Team movies, right? Or
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, 18 was real good.
It's a real good movie.
it was a
Well,
good
it's
action
so
film.
underrated.
I feel like we got into an argument with DJ on a prior podcast about him hating that movie and us enjoying it.
Yeah.
No kidding. Man, I must not have heard that or something.
I don't think we got into an argument, but he was like hating on it. I'm like, it's real not that bad. Just like he
It's not.
flips out about the G.I. Joe movies, not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the G.I. Joe thing.
I feel like with the G.I. Joe movies, he's like, G.I. Joe's like what Resident Evil is to us.
Very true. Very
So
true.
it's to each their own. So,
Sure.
you got any more movie news?
No.
You got anything, Travis?
Gosh, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Pretty slow. Well, a little bit. There was a trading card that came out from Rogue One,
Oh, yeah.
and a Vader was on it, but
It's like a new look at Darth Vader, but he's wearing the same armor he did in Episode 3.
Yeah, exactly. And then they did reveal who Matt Wilkinson, or whatever his name is, his character in Rogue One.
Yeah, it's Jin's dad. That's who he's playing.
Really?
Yeah, made the Death Star's weapon system or something. It's pretty cool.
God, that movie... 3 more months for that fucking movie.
I know. Oh, I'm so excited. I have an interesting theory as to why Disney's not really promoting it very well. I think it's because they want it to like appeal to people like us.
Nerds.
And they're saving the main installments for everybody. You know what I mean?
That's a good
point. They don't want to do overkill. So there's like a lot of people that I talk to, they don't even know Rogue One coming out.
Yeah, it's true.
And everybody knew about 7. Everybody knew that was coming.
Well, I feel too like the side stories are for the nerds, like, because it's for the people who follow Star Wars more, you know, because like not the casual Star Wars fan isn't gonna know about you know the rebels who are stealing the Death Star plans, you know, like so. Everybody just knows like Han Solo and Chewie and all these characters, you know, like with Episode 7, you know, they're like, oh, I know these characters, but like with the side stories, they're just gonna be like, what the fuck is this? So
yeah, exactly. Jack was like, I was talking to somebody, and then like they had seen the trailer, and then they're like, oh, I don't understand how Darth Vader's back. Why are they bringing the Death Star back? Like, well, not back. It's dead. It's real flashback.
It's real there.
Yeah, it's real like it's real like a prequel story.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Episode 8.
One more year for that.
Yep.
We'll probably get our first like teaser trailer for Episode 8 during Rogue One.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so cool. They need to, because like, has anything come out? I mean, I know we've seen some like videos.
I know it's done filming.
I haven't seen any images or anything, right?
I know the only thing I've seen was Rian Johnson released a photo of him starting editing on it.
Yeah, and I think there was a picture of Luke or Mark Hamill as he was like in like his robes or some shit.
Yeah,
I think that's
another
picture that was taken.
Man, I've never seen Rian Johnson post that photo of like editing. Man, like I was like, God, that looks so intimidating to edit that.
No kidding, right?
A project that huge going to this big of an audience. Oof.
And like, it's kind of weird how
to the most successful movie of all time.
Exactly. It's kind of random how he's editing it, like unless he's just helping.
He's probably just helping.
Yeah,
I would think.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Because I was like, I
don't think the directors edit a lot of the time.
Oh, Kevin Smith edits a lot.
Yeah, that's right.
Gareth Edwards, or was it Edwards or Evans that directed the Raid?
Evans.
Gareth Evans, he edited Raid 2.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, that's so good.
He wrote, directed, and edited
I you were watching
Raid
it last
2.
night.
Nice.
I rewatched that last night. That movie's so fucking good.
Yeah, I saw you posted that. Yeah. So fucking good.
Best action movie ever made.
Mm-hmm. I agree wholeheartedly.
That one, I think, finally cracked my top 10. I think was that movie. It was in the top 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
It's either top 10 or top 20 for sure. Mm-hmm. It's up there.
It sucks that we aren't gonna get the Raid 3 for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that one like American remakes like in limbo right now.
Thank God.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think they canceled it.
I heard. I didn't think they.
Right.
I don't know if they canceled it. I know that the. I don't know what happened, but I know it's like it's. I don't think it's gonna happen. Though.
Wasn't one of the Hemsworths gonna be in it? Was it Liam or Chris?
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was Liam.
I think
it would have sucked if it was. No, Liam's not a good actor.
I don't know which guy was directing it too. I forget. Was it Patrick something?
Yeah,
was directing it.
Yeah.
It was the guy who directed one of the Expendables movies.
Yeah, you're right.
The first one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ugh. Just leave it alone.
I was gonna say, Liam Hemsworth, as we all know, stunk it up earlier this summer in Independence Day Regurgence. You know, I gotta mention it at least once.
He did.
My existence, and I cannot wait to buy it at the end of October.
It's so.
I will display it proudly and say, that right there is one of the worst movies ever made. Like, I think it ruined my childhood more than George Lucas ever did. Cause it literally went back to a movie that I know and love, that a lot of people know and love, and it said, hey, it's not, this isn't where it ends. It keeps going. It keeps going in this direction that is so ridiculous and absurd. And now they left it with a fucking cliffhanger, and I will never see it resolved. It should have.
It's
now
so
we're
true.
caught in this twisted thing where it's like, we need to see the ending. God damn it. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Gotta calm down. I hate that movie. I think about it every day. The curse. We never should have seen it.
You couldn't resist that.
No, there's no way. No way I could have. Yeah, it's impossible.
I'll start off like we were talking earlier. This week was like pulling teeth to get movie news, so
very, very, very slow.
I know Travis was excited about this one. T2 getting a 3D re-release.
Yes, that's gonna be fucking awesome.
So excited to see that again.
See, this is where I posted about it, and I think they fucked up. They should have just released it this year, last month for the 25th anniversary. Just do it in 2D, like weekend only or something like that.
Yep, I agree.
There's no need for a 3D re-release next year.
I mean, it would still be really cool.
I'm still gonna. We should still all go see it, but
absolutely.
Yeah, I want to see it in IMAX for sure.
Yeah.
No matter what.
But still, like, but
seeing the T-1000 on the big screen.
Oh,
That's not Terminator
that
Gen
could be
shit.
really cool. Like when he comes in through the helicopter, you know.
Yeah.
Like that could be really cool in 3D if they do it right. Get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
But no, they had to ruin Terminator.
I'm kind of mad at myself for not watching it on August 29th, because that's Judgment Day. Like in the movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
So we will be seeing, T2 3D re-release in August of 17.
August of 17.
Oh, really? It's August, huh?
Yep.
Oh, they're probably going to do it on Judgment Day weekend. They're probably going to do it Labor Day weekend. Judgment Day.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because I mean, there won't be anything coming out, probably, so that's smart if they do.
Yep. Next article here. This isn't really big news, but I know we talked about it on like a way previous podcast, but they have resumed shooting for Maze Runner: The Death Cure.
Oh yeah, because the main guy
got hurt. So
yeah, it must have been bad because they've been they've been stopped for a while, hasn't it?
It's been like 4 months.
I know it was like last year. I think they stopped. I thought, or was it last?
It was the beginning of this year, or like
was it
March or April maybe? But the
movies are pretty decent. The last one had like zombies in it. They were scary. They grew into the walls and shit.
I will pass.
They're not that bad. You'd be surprised. They're pretty dark for what they are. They're like, I think they were marketed as like a Twilight kind of thing. They're nothing like those movies. There's like no romance at all.
That's what it feels like. It's just one of those like novels, adapted for the big screen.
Yeah, I don't know why they market them like that. They're actually pretty cool. That's really cool. I'm sorry, I'm moving a dresser right now, so you might hear some grunts.
Okay. That movie will be in theaters January 12th, 2018,
Dump month.
So.
Yep. Can you guys hear that? I might just like turn the Bluetooth off for a second.
Okay.
Too loud. Because it's probably. Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
One of the bigger articles of the week, Stranger Things Season 2.
They should not have released the trailer that soon.
The teaser?
Yes.
God
damn it.
This show, if you haven't watched the show yet, I don't know what you're doing, but the show is amazing. It's like a combination of Stephen King, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, John Hughes, Silent Hill,
The Goonies.
like just Goonies, just thrown in a blender and served to you as a smoothie.
So good. It's easily top 10 TV shows right now.
One of the best ever, I think. It's up there for me. It's probably like third for me at least, behind Breaking Bad. Breaking Brad. God, I've only had 2 beers, so I don't know what's wrong. But Breaking Bad and The Sopranos, and then Stranger Things.
I'm just thinking, Breaking Brad. It's like the story of how Angelina Jolie is breaking Brad Pitt. Or some shit. She's like Skeletor.
She is Skeletor.
Brad.
Stranger Things season 2 will be out in fall of 2017.
They did say like in the teaser trailer, all the different text that you saw was the names of the episodes for season 2.
Oh, cool.
So I wonder if it'll still follow the same group of kids or if it'll be a completely different group.
That's a good question.
So
I'd like to see them follow the same kids.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, those kids were great. And they were, like, for debut little actors, you know? Like, and they did a great job. I heard, like, when they were behind the scenes, like, when they all showed up on that whole opening D&D scene for episode 1.
Yeah.
Like, they said that was, like, one of the first times they'd all met.
Yeah.
And they shot that scene, and that was all, like, real chemistry between them. So that just shows you how instantly they all clicked on screen. So
seeing, like, the interviews and stuff that they do on, like, talk shows, like I think they were on Jimmy Fallon.
Really?
And it's adorable.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
They're awesome. Next article. This was pretty neat. I saw here earlier. At this year's Oscars, Jackie Chan is getting an honorary Oscar this year.
Oh my God, it's Jackie Chan!
So, yeah, the honorary award was created for artists like Jackie Chan, Ann Coates, Lynn Stallmaster, and Frederick Wiseman, true pioneers and legends in their crafts. The board is proud to honor their extraordinary achievements. We look forward to celebrating with them at the Governor's Awards in November.
That's awesome.
So, Mr. Jackie Chan will be getting an honorary Oscar for all of his work he's done. And you will see Jackie Chan with Johnny Knoxville in this movie coming out called Skip Trace. Yeah, I haven't seen anything for it, but apparently
I haven't either. I mean, I like Johnny Knoxville. I think he's funny.
Comes out today? That came out this weekend?
Did it?
Yeah, it said you'll see Chan team up with Johnny Knoxville for the action flick Skip Trace in theaters today.
Huh.
That must have slipped under the radar. That's
never seen a trailer for it. Nothing.
Check out Skip Trace, I guess. This sounds pretty awesome. Netflix is teaming up with Bill Nye for a Netflix series.
Yes, I did hear about that.
Yes. It's going to be called Bill Nye Saves the World. How fucking awesome does that sound? So, in spring of 2017, Bill Nye the Science Guy will be back on Netflix, and it's in place. It'll be a talk show that will focus on fighting anti-scientific rhetoric with cold hard facts, experimentation, and guest interviews. Basically, Nye is going to bring down the house with his science. So it's going to be, it's like a talk show, like, apparently.
He'll be one of the greatest hosts of all time. I don't care. I will watch anything with Bill Nye in it. It's so fucking good.
So I wonder if it'll be like in the vein of like Cosmos: The Space-Time Odyssey or something like that.
Yeah. It's the 2017, right?
Travis is moving a dresser at the moment. Yeah, it'd be 2017, spring of 2017. This is coming out. Yeah, so it'd be excited to see him back on the screen. So, because I mean, Bill Nye the Science Guy was a huge part of my childhood.
Whenever that got put on Netflix, I watched that entire series.
Yeah,
it's so fucking good.
Kind of sucks. Like they only put the first season on there, and they didn't put anything else. Like it was on for a long time.
It was on for at least 6 years, I want to say.
5 or 6 years, something like that. So yeah, we'll see that Bill Nye back next year. And
hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm back. Oh.
Okay. I saw here. I know this is happening, but we finally got kind of an update on it. But Incredibles 2 is moving along pretty swiftly, I guess.
Oh yeah, awesome. Very pumped.
So Brad Bird had to say, I I don't like unwrapping presents before Christmas. It's very actively moving, and we're excited about it. We're trying to take it in some new directions. Hopefully it's the same characters and feel, but going in a new direction. I mean, that's the trick with a sequel, is repeating yourself without repeating yourself. So, I mean, he didn't really say much, but they say Incredibles 2 is going to be in theaters June 21st, 2019.
Nice. Well, he's got a lot of work to do to make up for Tomorrowland. Piece of shit. God, that movie, man. Did you guys see it?
No, I never did see it.
Yeah, don't. Don't waste your time. It's too precious. I couldn't waste any time on this green earth watching Tomorrowland ever again. Piece of shit.
And that was like a financial disaster for Disney, too.
Oh, and deservedly so.
It was just, I think it was just as bad as John Carter for the financials.
I think they said, I heard that Disney lost over $100 million on it.
Whoa! I believe it.
I could have swore I heard $140 million.
Wow.
This is what they lost on Tomorrow.
Taking a bath.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Piece of shit. It was horrible. I mean, like, me and Melody, we saw it opening day, and, like, there was 200 people in there.
Wow.
Ugh.
That's bad.
The troubles for the Uncharted movie continues. Sony has removed it from its release schedule. Again.
Now just stick a fork in it.
No kidding. That movie is fucking cursed. I mean, it's...
That's funny at this point.
I mean, it's already cursed because everybody apparently, I'm not a huge fan of the series, but I know,
yeah, I think it's overrated myself.
I guess all the fans wanted Nathan Fillion to be the guy from Uncharted.
Nathan Fillion would be an awesome Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
So, I think they said it was supposed to be, because Joe Carnahan said the opening scene for Uncharted, at least in script form, is really, really good. But it says here, because movies off their schedule doesn't mean the movie is exactly dead. The studio just probably realized how foolhardy it was to try to get the movie done by next summer, so they're just going to be pushing it back to an unspecified date, perhaps to mid to late 2018. So, who knows with that movie?
Who gives a fuck at this point? Just play the games.
They probably just want to see how Assassin's Creed will do, since that comes out this year.
That's a good point.
I'm curious about that one.
Because Warcraft was the highest grossing video game movie, which I don't get, but whatever.
Fucking China loved it.
So I'm wondering if Assassin's Creed, it'll be, they'll just see if the audience will go see it, and then they'll be like, okay, let's start doing this Uncharted movie.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably go to other video game properties too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, because that and like those two games, they have the best shot at getting that mass market appeal, because a lot of people won't know their game.
Right.
And they'll go see it just because it looks good. But I mean, there's some video game movies that, like, it's a video game. You don't play video games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta put you guys on pause one more time. I gotta vacuum up some ferret shit. Folks. Little hardened ferret shit. I'm sure Zack remembers when I had ferrets. That was about 5 or 6 years ago.
I do.
I found them underneath the dresser. Little bastards. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you see, Duncan Jones had some pretty candid comments about Warcraft. Did you see that ever?
No.
I mean, it wasn't really candid. Like, it was just him. I think he was politely saying, like, it was kind of like Josh Trank. You wouldn't see, like, the real version of the movie because of studio interference. Yeah, making him, like, cut it down and stuff. So yeah, but we'll see. Last bit of movie news I have here. They did release a photo of... I look stupid. The Rock is in his Jumanji character. Did you see that?
No.
God, he looks silly. Whatever. Why even bother? I mean, just leave it alone. I mean, The Smoldering Dr. Bravestone is what he's called. We'll post a picture of it. He looks like a jacked up Indiana Jones is all he looks like. Real original there, fucking... I don't even know who does Jumanji. Is it fucking...
I think it's Universal.
Is it Universal? I think you're right, yeah.
Or Sony. I think it's Sony.
Is it Sony? It's something like that, I think.
It's Universal or Sony.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see Jumanji on July 28th of 2017, which will also be co-starring Kevin Hart, Jack Black, Nick Jonas, and Karen Gillan. Whew, that sounds rough. And then the guy who gave us a Sex Tape is directing it, Jake Kasdan. Yeah.
It's going to be rough.
Yep. That's all I got, even unless you got anything else.
I have no more movie news. I do have Blu-ray DVD releases pulled up, though.
Go right ahead.
So for September 6th, we have Night of the Living Deb.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, it's like a parody or something.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We have...
Oh, God.
I assume this is a direct-to-DVD sequel to Hard Target 2.
What?
With Scott Adkins.
It's got Scott Adkins in it,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
fuck. No, I'm out.
Yeah. There was a new Kickboxer movie that came out this weekend.
Yeah, there
on
was.
VOD and theaters, yeah. And it's got Van Damme in it and Scott Adkins.
What? That came out already?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Batista's in it, too.
Kickboxer Vengeance, I think.
I forgot all about that fucking movie.
Mm-hmm. I did too.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out, I guess.
Now You See Me 2 comes out.
Yeah, who cares?
I like the first one. I might check that out. There was a Honey 3 that was made. The Iron Giant is coming out, which is a fantastic movie.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, on Blu-ray.
Yep. Roadhouse.
Oh, I forgot that's coming back out. Yeah, Scream, or Shout Factory, they have this, like, label. It's called Shout Factory Signature Series, or Shout Factory Select, something like that. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
That's about it. There's really nothing else coming out this week. The week after that will be a lot bigger because Captain America Civil War comes out that week.
Nice.
Finally. I feel like it's been in theaters for a long time.
Yeah. It came out in May, so...
God, doesn't it feel like it was longer ago?
It does.
I don't know if it was just because the summer was so bad, but it seems like it's been a long time since that movie came out.
But yeah, that's the Blu-ray DVD releases for the week.
Okay. Well, that'll take us into shitty movies. Did you watch anything this week?
I watched one and I fell asleep, so I don't really remember much of it. It was Savage Beach. It's another Andy Sedaris film. I believe it's a direct sequel to Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Oh, fuck.
Which is the newest B-List Bastard episode, so you guys know what you're getting yourselves into.
Yes.
But it follows the same chicks that were in Hard Ticket to Hawaii. The first, 10 minutes is them trying to infiltrate some drug dealers, business area. And then it's just same old Andy Sedaris shit. A generic drug dealing villain, boobs. Thankfully, there was no rat-infested cancer snake in it.
Oh, yeah, I always forget about that.
But yeah, it's a snooze fest. I wouldn't watch it. So that's all I watched this week. Besides Hard Ticket to Hawaii with editing and all that stuff. So
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch anything, Travis?
I watched several.
Go ahead.
I watched Sharknado 4, which I like the other. Well, I hate the first one because the first one doesn't really know what it's going to be yet, I think. But the second and third ones were pretty fun. They're not awesome, but they're fun to watch. This one just sucked.
I agree.
It was horrible. God, we got a lava NATO mixed with lightning, and it became a lightning NATO. I think never got freaked that good, but it was just too much. I think they jumped the shark, no pun intended. It needs to end, But and then I watched Dead Rising Endgame. It was it's like a Crackle only movie. It's a sequel to the video game adaptation from I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, you were ranting to me about this.
Oh, it sucks. It's so bad. It takes itself so seriously. Like, it feels like the director was like, okay, I gotta watch one of these zombie games from this Capcom company to prepare. And then they go and they watched Resident Evil. I'm pretty sure they put Resident Evil because it was more faithful to Resident Evil in a bad way than it was Dead Rising. And Billy Zane shows up.
Oh, who showed up?
14 minutes and Billy Zane.
What?
And, yeah, I was like, sir, you're supposed to be running for president. He's terrible in it, and he's like some scientist that I'm gonna spoil the ending because
go ahead.
I gotta warn people. All right, Billy Zane's working on a cure for the zombie virus.
Rightfully so.
Well, he's doing that, right? And then he's like, I cured it. I found a way. What he did was he found this spray that'll keep living tissue alive forever. He created immortality to cure the zombie virus. Fucking hell! Like, anybody play those games? It's not enough that they're like making their own weapons. That's not the game. God damn it! I mean, it is a dirty, dark movie. Like, they're just crawling around in corridors for half the fucking thing. And then, like, and then of course you got one character who's playing Dead Rising 3 on Xbox One.
Fucking shoehorn it in.
Yeah, that's a red flag. When you make a video game movie, you never reference the video game that you're like doing.
Double Dragon.
yeah, exactly. Like that's a big no-no. Like, imagine if they did that in Mortal Kombat. They're all playing the game before getting on the ship to go to the island. It's like, we're in some kind of alternate reality where the game exists with these characters. God damn. What a piece of shit. Yeah, just steer away from that calamity.
I can't believe Billy Zane was in it.
I
said I can't believe Billy Zane was in it.
Oh, I know, yeah. It's like he just pops up and he's in an extended scene, an hour and 20 minutes into it, I think. He's only in it for maybe 10 minutes at most. It's like, why? Why are you here? Phantom? You're supposed to be the Phantom. Real underrated movie. Real slamming evil with that ring.
He was.
Slamming evil.
I will never forget how long that poster stood at Pekin High School.
I bet it's still up. When I graduated in 2004, and that movie's been out for 8 years.
Because I remember, like, walking to class, it was always right down by the gym. Mm-hmm. It would just sit there. It was just a poster of the Phantom. It said "Slam Evil." It just stood there. Yeah, I don't know why it was there.
Yeah, and like, it was in a frame. It was important to somebody.
It wasn't a frame, too.
It was, yeah, like, it's untouched. I mean, it wasn't.
They were proud of it.
Oh yeah. It worked.
Oh God.
Well, it's just like how over at our old grade school they had this one thing, and it had Twister in the corner, and it's just like spinning onto home video, Fall 96, something like that. But it was still, I had to go in there for something in 05. I don't know what it was, but it was still up 9 years later. It's probably still up too.
Oh my God.
Like, the movie's 20 years old. They're like, shut up. Shut up, go to class. We love that movie right here. 20 years old, it's so good.
Oh. Yeah, I watched some shit this week too. My God, I watched 2 for sure. Well, last week I know we missed a week because we were on a trip.
Yeah.
Which was, man, that could probably that'll be my first world problem. We'll get into that. But I rewatched Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, the theatrical cut. It was worse the second time. I shut it off. At 2 hours. I shut it off. I was done. I was like, I'm not wasting any more time on it.
The theatrical cut is bullshit.
It's so dark and depressing. It's not good.
No.
It's not hard. It's not hard to make a Batman and Superman movie. Fuck. It's so fucking a calamity. And Jesse Eisenberg. Oh. God.
That scene with the...
I feel like I was just being like forced to watch it. I was trying to rewatch it and I'm just like, I just can't. Fuck.
The scene with the Jolly Ranchers.
The ultimate cut, it's a little better, but I would never say it's a great movie.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's mildly better, but I have no intention of watching it ever again.
Yeah, the fucking Jolly Rancher scene. We're gonna in the movie Ninja Apocalypse, we're gonna make fun of that.
It's a pretty funny scene too. How do you like him? Take it.
It's gonna be like I think it's gonna be Calypso
shoving a bag of Jolly Ranchers down Calypso's mouth.
Because it's gonna be Calypso like trying to put it in Sentry's mouth, and then like Sentry like grabs him, and he takes like a ton of Jolly Ranchers, like shoves them in his face. He's like, "How do you like it? How do you like it?" And then like Quicksilver's pulling him Sentry off of Calypso. And then Quicksilver's like, "Sentry, stop me!" He's like, "Get off me!"
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Calypso comes in. He gets him. He's like, "I was just trying to get you some candy."
And then I watched I bought a 4-pack of horror movies from Walmart, which I got carded for.
Yeah, I saw your Facebook post about that.
Pissed me off. And like, it's not like I was buying like fucking Human Centipede or something. These are like horror movies from the 50s. It's like, come on, god damn it, Walmart, fuck. And I watched the first one I watched was called The Screaming Skull.
Yeah,
this one was from 1958, and it's basically this guy who meets this girl, and they get engaged, and like he had a wife, but she passed away. She fell like in a gardening accident. She fell and like hit her head, and then she died. And then like, but like her skull remains on the grounds of the house, and is basically like appearing all over and like haunting them. And like it's fucking terrible. And then there's like this groundskeeper that's insane, that's like running around. There's this one, I gotta show you guys like part of it with the groundskeeper, because like he's like a gimp. He's like hobbling around, like he's like running around, like there's this one part where he gets like chased and he's like running like like imagine that gimp at that horror convention, Travis, running real fast.
Man, he was way too into his cosplay. like there's some nefarious activity going on at that Marriott hotel at night. Guarantee it.
And then I watched The Bat People. This was real straightforward plot. It's this guy who is on a trip with his girlfriend, and they're exploring these caves, and he gets bit by a bat. And then the film is just 90 minutes of him slowly turning into a fucking bat, and there's nothing else to the movie. It's fucking terrible. It's a 70s whatever is what it is, like, because they came up with anything in the 70s. Oh, yeah. Anything was fair game in the 70s.
Just make the poster first, and go from there.
Yep. That was all shitty movies. I mean, I guess I'll count Batman vs Superman, then those other two. I will mention a good one though that I saw on Sunday, and Travis saw it too. Don't Breathe.
I need to go see it.
It's fucking fantastic, man.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's one of the best movies of the year for me. It's probably third for me, third or second of the year. Like,
wow.
Yeah, it's oh man, if you go see it and you see the ending, oh god, you're gonna be scarred for life.
Thanksgiving dinner won't be the same.
Yeah, yes.
For one thing.
You're gonna not look at. Yeah, you're right. He's right. You're not gonna look at Thanksgiving dinner the same way ever again, sir.
But I love Thanksgiving dinner.
I loved it too up until I saw the ending to Don't Breathe. But it's from Fede Alvarez,
who did Evil
Dead. Yeah, and he's gonna be awesome. He's a great filmmaker.
He's really good.
Yeah,
shocking good. Like he knows how to get to the action. Like Don't Breathe is. Man, it gets to the like the main plot really fast.
It does.
Really good.
He did a good job of building it up too, because like the first act is like obviously story building,
right?
And it's a little slow, and then like he just jumps right into it, and it flows really well.
It's creepy as hell. Too.
I've heard it's very tense.
It is, yeah. So
man, it's stressful. I don't know if I could ever watch it again, but I'm not saying it was awesome, but I don't ever want to see it.
But yeah, definitely check it out, man.
I'm gonna go at some point. I think this Friday. I think we won't have D&D, so I might go see it then, because
it's definitely worth it.
Oh, it looks amazing.
It is too.
That'll take us into wrestling news. You got anything? Since we don't have DJ here,
we didn't talk about SummerSlam, so we could talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
SummerSlam happened a couple weeks ago. Best match of the night by far was John Cena versus AJ Styles. That entire match was phenomenal. It was a great match. AJ Styles ended up winning. And then the match with Finn Balor and Seth Rollins was good.
Good match.
Very good match. Finn Balor actually did win the Universal title. But the next night on Raw, he had to give it up because he injured his shoulder during the match. Labrum. Yeah, he tore a bunch of tendons in his shoulder.
Yep.
So he's going to be out for about 6 to 8 months, which is unfortunate. But
that's a long time.
Yeah. He injured it during the match whenever Seth Rollins powerbombed him into the barricades, and Finn put his arm out to try and stop the fall, and that's where he did it. And then he fucking pulled his arm back into socket.
I watched him do that.
Yeah. He pulled his arm back into socket so he could finish up the match. He's a fucking man. Holy shit.
I'm kidding.
New Day are still the tag team champions. Which
kind of surprised me, honestly.
It surprised me, too.
It did, yeah.
John Stewart came out with the New Day, which was
silly.
Man.
It's stupid.
Big E is back. He came back at SummerSlam.
That was awesome.
Charlotte took the title back from Sasha Banks.
Which made sense.
It did make sense.
Yep.
And then Dean Ambrose is still the SmackDown champion.
Rightfully so.
The match with Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton, I don't think ended the way that they wanted it to.
Nope.
The whole thing, like, the match was pretty decent, and then Brock Lesnar started doing elbows to Randy Orton's head and cut Randy Orton. It was brutal.
I honestly think that Brock Lesnar forgot where he was for a second.
Yeah.
I think he thought he was in MMA.
Yeah.
And UFC, and when he started doing the elbows.
Yeah.
And
he put a giant gash on Randy Orton's head. Randy Orton had to end up getting staples in his head.
Yeah.
Later that night, like 8 or 9 staples.
I think it was 10 staples.
10 staples?
Yeah.
Holy shit. So that happened.
Yeah, Travis, you have to look that up. Like, it shows Brock Lesnar just like elbowing Randy Orton in the head, and then like he rolls over and he's just like pouring blood over the mat.
It was like a giant puddle of blood in the middle of the mat.
Yeah.
It was intense.
Holy crap.
You need to start, man. You need to start watch wrestling.
Yeah, I know. Like, I finally just now got the Game of Thrones. But I'll get to
I'm trying to think what else happened. This week on Raw, they did have a Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Universal title for Raw.
Yes.
It was with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Big Cass, which I was actually kind of rooting for Big Cass. But in a surprising turn of events, Triple H actually came back out, and he turned on Seth Rollins and gave Seth Rollins a pedigree.
Yep.
And then looked at Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens pinned Seth Rollins, and Kevin Owens is now your Universal Champion. I'm thinking with this, they're going to turn Seth face.
Yeah,
I think that they're going to turn him face because the authority betrayed him.
Yeah.
It's really cool, too, because the only people who knew of this happening, like, nobody knew what was going to happen. Nobody knew Triple H was coming back, nothing.
Yeah.
The only people who knew were Triple H and Seth Rollins. I think there was one more person who knew. But the look on Kevin Owens' face whenever Triple H hit the pedigree on Seth and just stared at him like...
Go pin him.
Yeah, pin him. Like, he was just like, holy shit, like, this is real?
Yeah.
And then whenever he pinned Seth and won, like, you could see just the excitement in Kevin's eyes.
Yeah.
Like, after watching that clip, I was like, holy shit, that was awesome. Like, that was a damn good ending for Raw this week. So, I think another reason why Triple H came back, too, was apparently SmackDown's been getting way better ratings than Raw lately. So, Triple H came back as part of that.
Gotcha.
So, other than that, there really hasn't been anything big. Samoa Joe was injured. I think he got
broke
a
his jaw,
broken
right?
jaw,
Yeah.
I believe. So he's going to be out for a while. Shinsuke Nakamura is your NXT champion, rightfully so. Asuka's still the women's champion.
Shinsuke, hell yeah.
And then Bayley is on the main roster now.
Yep.
Which is fantastic because she deserves it.
Yeah, the biggest... I honestly thought SummerSlam overall was very average, in my opinion, but the Cena Styles match stole the night.
Oh, it was
That's probably that might be match of the year.
It's up there with match of the year.
Yeah.
Shinsuke versus Sami Zayn was still my favorite match.
That was a great match, too. But damn, that was such a good match.
That AJ Styles Cena match.
God, so good.
Lucha Underground, I believe, starts up in a week or so. Season 3 of Lucha Underground starts up. So if you are big fans of that, definitely check that out. That's about it for wrestling news.
Okay.
So we can move on.
All right. Well, that'll take us into That's Not Good News. Another shitty loss this week.
Yeah, 2 losses this week.
I'll go ahead and, since I don't somehow remember the other one, I'll take the first one. We lost Gene Wilder this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huge part of a lot of people's childhoods.
Definitely. I knew something had been up with him because I think like his last public appearance, he looked really bad, I read an article where he didn't make a lot of public appearances since he was sick because I think he said he didn't want the kids seeing Willy Wonka like that. Mm-hmm. Which is what he said.
Cool of him.
Yeah, that was.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but we all didn't. I mean, I knew he was sick the way he looked.
Alzheimer's.
And it was Alzheimer's,
he died of complications with Alzheimer's. That's a fucking horrible disease.
Yeah,
horrible disease.
Everybody will always remember him as.
I didn't know he had that. Wow.
Yeah. Everybody will always remember him as Willy Wonka. I will always remember him as Dr. Frankenstein from Young
Frankenstein, and then See No Evil, Hear No Evil. So many good movies he was in. He's going to be sorely missed.
Did you guys ever see Silver Streak?
I've not seen Silver Streak.
Yeah, that's good.
He did a ton of great movies with the other late great Richard Pryor. So
I know him and Richard Pryor did a lot of movies.
They did Silver Streak.
They did another movie called Stir Crazy, which was really
Stir Crazy was good.
Yep.
But the other loss, we lost John Polito. He was in he was a character actor in a lot of movies. It was this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, John Polito.
Yeah,
okay.
he was in like The Big Lebowski. He was in Blank Man.
Yeah.
He was in The Crow.
Oh shit.
I thought he was in Blank Man. That movie's great.
Yeah, Blank Man was awesome. But
Damon Wayans.
He passed away on September 1st. I don't recall how he passed.
It was
cancer.
He was in a coma.
Really?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they took him off life support.
Wow.
But he's been in a lot of things. Just great actor. He was in Gangster Squad too. I don't know if you saw Gangster Squad.
Gangster Squad was pretty solid.
It was pretty solid.
Yeah. He'll always be Silvio from Seinfeld to be the guy. He's Nick Newman and stuff for like the reverse people.
Oh yeah.
But there's this really funny part where he starts making fun of Jerry because he has to wear the spur.
did the voice of Commissioner Gordon in Batman Year One.
Really?
Movie, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of things, so it's sad to see him gone as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the other loss that happened this week.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of too.
Yeah. Well, definitely rest in peace to both of you.
Yeah.
We'll both be very sorely missed.
Yeah.
We'll both post pictures of both the fine actors, but they will always be remembered by their work.
Yes.
So
yes.
That'll take us into first world problems.
First world problems.
Do you have one, Travis?
Yes. I do. I have two. Actually.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
The first one has to do with Dead Rising Endgame. Watched it on Crackle. It's a free service provided by Sony, but there is no such thing as a free streaming. There is no such thing as a free streaming service. You still gotta watch all these fucking ads.
Right.
And yeah, and the thing they did about Dead Rising was, I don't think they told the director where they were gonna put them. They have to put these fade outs in the movie for the commercials at the worst spots possible. And then just to top it all off, they never change the commercials. It's the same commercials every time. It's torture.
And this was on Crackle?
Yeah. Oh, Crackle. Never fall for its siren songs. Crackle is garbage. It's crap, is what it is. It's garbage. And then the other one was, we have a fan that has a Bluetooth thing, and it wasn't syncing with my phone. I couldn't listen to my music on the way to work yesterday. I was bitching about it the whole time. It pissed me off. That's about it.
What was the other one?
We have a van that has Bluetooth capability, you know, and I couldn't get it to work with my phone, and it wouldn't play my music. It sucked.
Okay.
I was pissed. But I was like, this is very first world.
What was your first world problem?
With our trip
on
Saturday.
Yep, mine will be the same thing. Go ahead.
We went kayaking on Saturday, which was a lot of fun. Definitely
was
a lot of fun, but the sunburn was not fun. I was walking around Sunday. I had to work on Sunday, and I was waddling because it hurt so much to fucking walk. And then just this week, too, just the last couple days, like, it's starting to peel, and I just, like, I'll just be laying, like, in bed or something, and then I'll wake up and there's just flakes.
Oh.
And I'm just like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, we were all really sunburned.
Yeah.
Mine was related to the trip as well. We apparently when we got down to this, we all, like Andy said, we went kayaking, and we went to when we were on the bus about to go to the creek. The guy, that too. We can get into that. But the guy said at one point, I wasn't paying attention, but the guy said, make sure at this one part of the creek you get out of the creek and walk your kayak and then get back in, because the current got really rough. And I wasn't listening. And
I wasn't either.
And we got to that part, and I was like trying to go through it, and one of the people with us, she didn't know how to steer her kayak very well and bumped into me, which sent me flying into that current, and I got stuck in these trees, and I'm like, shit, and then the kayak flips over, so I'm underwater, and then I come back up, I'm like, blah! And I'm like stuck in these trees, and it sucked. And another first world problem. There's like probably 3 first world problems from this kayaking trip. I wore my fucking Star Wars shoes on this trip. Horrible mistake, because then they're soaked and I had to wash them, and they're still ruined. I'm wearing them, but they're ruined. And fucking, I'm stuck in those trees, and like the kayak flips over. So the kayak's flipped over. I'm stuck in sand, stuck in trees. How the fuck do you get out of that? And I somehow pushed out of it and got out of it.
I tried turning back up current.
To help. But the first world problem out of that really was we had like our IDs and stuff in a plastic baggies. I lost that. which had my cigarettes in it, but some nice people on the creek found it, but my cigarettes were fucking ruined. Fresh pack ruined. And
they were all wet.
And then the other first world problem, I think, from the trip was the bus ride back.
Oh, God.
We were on this bus that took us back to that main place with all the kayaks, and they had the heat on for some reason, so our legs were being torched. Like, it was...
Already sunburnt legs,
being, like, full-blown blasted with full-blown, like, winter heat.
It was...
Why did they have the heat on?
No idea.
I don't... You guys off? I'm sure you were already dry anyway, weren't you?
Yeah, and then the only thing that made me get through that was that girl standing next to us.
Oh, God. She had a bodacious rack.
Oh, my God. I had sunglasses on, so I stared the whole fucking time. So I was giving a shit. But all in all, that was a fun trip.
It was a great trip. I definitely want to go kayaking again.
And you should come with us, Travis.
Yes.
No. I hate water. I can't do it.
I'm not a fan either, but that was a fun trip.
It's all about the people that you go with.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The water really wasn't all that deep.
It wasn't. No, like the highest it got probably was to like our waist.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's not so bad. Yeah, I'd probably go.
It's worth it. I mean, it's fun, like, even when you're just with friends, so...
It was really cheap, too. It was only $16 or something.
Yeah, for all of us to go on a 6 mile...
6 mile trip.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised we got through the 6 miles as quick as we did.
We did. It only took, what, like 3 hours?
2 hours, I
it?
think. But then we hung out in that cove for like an hour, and then we went back to the end of it.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind doing the longer trips next time just to see what it's like. Definitely a lot of hot girls down there. But that one that was on the bus.
Oh my God.
Shit.
And her boyfriend looked like a big
He looked like a
chode too. So I guess I'll just give a quick
like a hideous fucking chud.
Real hideous fucking chud. I'll give a real quick plug to that company. Was it Sugar Creek?
It was Turkey Run. It was in Sugar Hill, Indiana.
Sugar Hill. So it's Turkey Run kayaking.
Turkey Run kayaking in Sugar Hill, Indiana.
Highly recommend them. It was a fun time.
They have another thing too, where it's like a 2-day thing where you can go camping, and then the next day you go on the kayaking trips and all that.
That sounds like we should try that next time. I think that'll take us into what the fuck news? Weird news. I didn't have anything this week for weird news.
I didn't have anything either, surprisingly. I did hear that Donald Trump did go to Mexico. And he met with the Mexican president. And he did say that Mexico will build the wall.
Did he say that to the president? Oh my God.
No,
Donald...
after he talked to the president. He came out and said Mexico is going to build the wall.
Yeah, sure.
So he's just insane. He's senile.
I'm to the point where I'm like, I kind of want to see him win the presidency because it's like the Joker winning.
That's a good point. Or Lex Luthor.
So, let's see here. That'll take us into so we don't have any weird news for the week. That'll take us into
image of the week, I believe.
Yes, the image of the week. I have one.
I also have one.
Take it away if you'd like.
I posted this on Facebook. I found this on Tuesday, just scrolling through Imgur. It's one of the best websites out there. I posted it on Facebook, and it's horrible. It is a horrible picture, but it's this kid crying, and that's what it says.
Oh no!
That one.
Oh, I saw that.
That's so bad.
It's horribly funny.
A minute.
It is so dark.
He went to Jared.
Yep, he went to Jared. It is horribly funny. But I thought that was great. I found this other one that I thought was pretty funny too. I like those memes where it's like the old timey paintings, but they totally just like turn it on its head. There's this one that I found. It's when you ask Santa for a puppy but accidentally write Satan, and this little girl is holding like this demonic dog. I'll probably end up posting this one on Facebook too, just because it's glorious. But those were my images of the week.
Okay.
Oh, my hat's off to you for playing that Cosby one, by the way.
Oh, the Cosby video. If I could find a way to put that in the podcast,
shit.
I could probably play just the audio for it really quick.
Oh God, I'm gonna lose it again.
But the whole thing with it's Bill Cosby on a talk show, and
his fucking eyes at the end, man.
It's pure fucking gold. Load. Damn it. But I believe the title of it was When You Spike Your Own Drink. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, it was.
It was... I watched that video at least 25 times just because I was laughing so hard. Oh, man.
Oh, they had that scream at the end, too.
Yeah. Oh, wait, here it is. Come on. Damn it! It's loading!
Oh, are you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just cry. Get off. My Wi-Fi is garbage, so...
Oh, that video is awesome.
Oh, one of the best videos I've ever seen.
I agree.
Crazy eyes at the end of the video.
That zoom in on his face.
Yeah, just
That's a... Oh my God.
That's awesome. I heard something from Matt this week. Like, apparently there's an app that you can turn on every time you go to the bathroom at work, and it tells you how much you've made in a year by going to the bathroom.
Really? That's definitely what the fuck news.
I know. I was like, huh. I love technology.
Oh, man.
But I mean, like, a lot of people, I don't know about you guys, but I don't ever have my phone with me when I go to the bathroom. It's kind of gross.
Oh my God. Well, that'll take us into the Just Internet Things.
Just Internet Things.
So, I had a story. Actually, no, I forgot my image. Shit. My image of the week. I found this. Apparently, in Japan, they did do they made an actual life-size replica, and it actually runs on a train track of Tom's train.
Really?
What?
That's kind of cool.
Whoa!
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Japan is awesome.
Yeah.
God damn it. I love Japan.
I've been doing some research. There's an abandoned theme park in South Korea or China. I can't remember.
Yeah, I've heard of that, yeah.
That's the Gulliver's Travels, yeah. And they built a life-size thing of Gulliver. It's huge. It's real horrifying to think that it's sitting there in the dark right now.
Yeah, that'll take us into just Internet Things, feel-good stories of the week. I did find a story, unless you guys got anything, like an uplifting story of the week.
Tom Holland actually dressed up and went to another hospital.
I heard, yes.
Which is fantastic. I brought that up on the last podcast, how he's been dressing up and going to children's hospitals just to visit the kids. But he did it again. Apparently there's multiple costumes for the movie, and he's just been wearing them to hospitals. So he's a good kid. Real good kid.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
You got anything, Travis?
No, I just... I know Tom Holland's great as Spider-Man, but he looks like a kid. I mean, I know he's... I don't...
I had one here. It's not really an uplifting story. It's kind of more like an interesting kind of... I guess it's kind of uplifting, but apparently a 12-year-old becomes Ivy League University's youngest ever student. 12-year-old.
Really? That's kind of cool.
What the fuck am I doing with my life?
Right. Jeremy Scholler, who was homeschooled by his aerospace engineer parents, is settling in at Cornell University and finding classes kind of easy so far. At a fucking Ivy League school? Jeez.
And he's finding it easy? What a prick.
What a prick.
What is he, like is his name Dexter? Does he have a sister named Dee Dee? You're stupid.
Apparently, when he was 2, Jeremy Scholler was reading books in English and Korean. At 6, he was studying calculus. Now, at an age when most children are attending middle school, the exuberant 12-year-old is a freshman at Cornell University, the youngest the Ivy League school has on record. It's risky to extrapolate, but if you look at his trajectory and he stays on course, one day he'll solve some problem we haven't even conceived of, says Cornell Engineering Dean Lance Collins.
It's fucking Revenge of the Nerds. It's, what was his name? Worm? Yes.
That's pretty funny. Smart aleck kid. It's easy.
But apparently, he says, Jeremy's a homeschooled child of 2 aerospace engineers who were living in Grand Prairie, Texas when he applied to Cornell. While Jeremy's elite level SAT and advanced placement test scores in math and science at age 10 showed he was intellectually ready for college, Collins said what sealed the deal was his parents' willingness to move to Ithaca. Jeremy's father, Andy Schuler, transferred from Lockheed Martin in Texas to his location in upstate New York.
Ithaca. That reminds
road trip, yeah. So probably I would say he'll be graduated by the time he's like 15.
Fucking A.
I didn't even go to college.
I just have my associates. Fuck.
Damn. So, wow. So that is the feel-good story of the week. That'll take us into a new segment that we had come up with over the recent week or two. Travis and I proposed it to Travis and Andy. I don't think DJ knows about it yet, but this is a segment that we like to do as a joke. It's called Walt Jr Sings the 70s. And this is, if anybody knows, Walt Jr was, we can post a picture of him for reference for future.
From Breaking Bad.
He's Walt's son in Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston, and his character serves no purpose, really. All he does is complain about breakfast. So
he called the cops on his dad at the end. That's about it.
So
little
and
bastard, little rat bastard. That's for another day.
Yes, but Walt Jr. obviously, if anybody has watched Breaking Bad, he has a very distinct voice. So. What better way? I do a Walt Jr. impression. I do my best, but what better way to do this than having Walt Jr. sing some classic? It may not even be 70s songs. We may dive into other classic songs, but this week Andy decided to pull out of a hat of a random 70s song. He decided to pull out "Low Rider" by War. So.
That's a good one.
So here is Walt Jr. Singing "Low Rider" by War. Oh, my friends, the rider. The low rider is a little higher. Hey. I'm going to hell. That's quite enough of that.
Oh, bravo, sir. Bravo. Oh,
that is a new segment. That is a new segment. Thank you, sir. That's a new segment we're trying out. May bring that one back next week, but we will certainly see.
I think you should do Magic Carpet Ride or whatever that song is.
Yeah, we can maybe bring that next week. Maybe pull something else random out next week.
Yes.
But yeah, that was Walt Jr Sings the 70s. And that will take us into the aforementioned last segment of our podcast, which is Why Should I Date You?
You want me to cue up some music?
You are welcome to cue some up, sir.
Okay.
Oh boy. Let's not get into the vulgar part of that song.
Such a good song, real ruined by the lyrics.
I know, like, it would probably be one of my favorite Nine Inch Nails songs if it wasn't for the fucking lyrics.
There is an instrumental version of it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's kind of... quality's kind of crappy.
You let me penetrate you. You let me complicate you.
Yes, help me, Trent. Get me through this fucking segment.
Got no soul to tell. Help me, the only thing that works for me. Help me get away from myself.
I wanna fuck.
I don't want to do that to any of these people, so this is Why Should I Date You, the last segment of our podcast. This is a shared segment. Do you have yours?
With the last time with the podcast stopping, I'm probably not going to pull up any
no problem.
profiles.
No problem.
So I'll just listen.
But we have an online dating profiles that we don't really use. We basically just will read profiles, male or female, every week, and we'll find the worst of the worst and read some of these profiles to you to basically tell you to avoid people like this on online dating if you're willing to go online to look for love. But these are people
looking for love in all the wrong places.
All the wrong places. So we will jump into it real quick here. I got a couple pulled up. We'll get into them. First profile username is SexyMama0325.
Oh boy!
Oh, that's always promising. The title right there.
I am gonna light up a cigarette real quick because I feel like this is gonna be rough. So, her headline is single mom. Well, I kind of got that from your username. About her, single mom of a 5-month-old, seeking something long-term. Okay, stop right there. Single mom of a 5-month-old. That means you just recently got knocked up by someone who you were probably romantically involved with at some point, probably within the last year. And you're on a fucking dating profile already with a 5-month-old? Pay attention to your 5-month-old! Get off the dating website! God damn it! The fuck is wrong with people? I gotta get some anger into this podcast because DJ's not with us this week. Fuck! Seeking something long-term. Only date white men, no exceptions! I enjoy everything, not into married men or men claiming they're single. They're used incorrectly. Please do not message me if you, letter U, want just sex. I'm not into drama, so please don't have baby mama drama. You probably have the fucking
you
drama.
probably have the fucking baby mama drama. Fucking weirdo.
First date, I'm up for anything. Goodbye. Next one is username is Ms. Davis 27. Did we read this one? If anybody doesn't know with this segment, I read the profiles verbatim. So if there's caps, I shout. If there's run-on sentences, I just read. If there's typos, I try to read the typos.
I don't think we read this one. I don't think.
Headline is Miss Davis 27, and headline is, plug your ears, folks. It is what? It is ready for whatever.
Oh wait, no, we have. That sounds very familiar. What's that about me?
I don't have time for BS. Yeah, we have read this. I don't have time for that profile.
We don't have time for your BS.
Oh boy. Next one is username Tatted Tatted Mama 86. Headline, no drama. About her, I'm a single mom of 3. My children live with me full time, and you support them on my own. That made no fucking sense at all. I work full time and will make time for the right guy. I'm done with explicit boys. So that being said, if you don't have a job, license, own vehicle, and still live at home with your mom or wife, don't message me. I support myself and 3 children, not supporting them.
Wife?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Next profile is username afoul88. Username under 30 need not apply. About her, I spent 6 years in the Army. Well, thank you for your service. I'm a welder by trade. 3 children. Jesus. Ages 3, 6, and 8. I'm not looking to bleep. I'm not looking to get my time wasted. Please understand, I want a man that has his life together. I have a good job, my own house, and car. Reason not to message me. 1, no car. 2, no job. 3, deadbeat dad. 4, no driver license. Not drivers. Driver. First date, hang out and see what happens.
Let's go burn caterpillars.
And
Just show up to us like, all right, tonight we're gonna burn caterpillars in parking lots.
next profile is username Tara G Lady. Headline is money sign, money sign, money sign, money sign, money sign.
Wow.
Yeah.
About her, hi. Oh, forgive me, folks. I just clicked on this one and I didn't know what I was getting to reading this. About her, hi. I'm a nasty girl and is down for whatever. I'm in love with boys with big. I'm not gonna finish that.
Wieners.
And I like to get done and be on some hot stuff. Question mark, 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 question mark. Money sign, money sign, money sign, money sign, money sign, money sign, money sign. First date. Just hold. I can't even read that. I'm not gonna read that. Moving on. Last profile here. Username Ms. Russell 21. Headline: I don't understand how I got a job but still broke.
Okay.
My hobbies are working and I do hair. Have we read this one? I think we have, because my goals are to get a better job and finish school. Finish spelled like the country
the
finish. I'm outgoing. Love meeting new people. I love to travel. I'm a nice person. I'm loving, caring. I love trying new things. I'm a family person. First date. On the first date, I get to know the person. See if I like their personality. They're used incorrectly. See if they are real men and not little boys. See what their goals are in life. What they do for a living. My God, I will be single forever.
Man, those are some rough profiles.
Some rough ones.
Yes, we should have been doing this show back before I met Melody. Like, I was scouring those things, and there's some scary people out there.
Mm-hmm.
Scary.
Very
Luckily,
scary
I didn't
people.
meet my wife on there. You know, it was bad.
But,
I guess, yeah, I would definitely not recommend dating those folks.
no, absolutely not.
My goodness.
So
I say, honestly, at this point, I've been doing this godforsaken segment
Almost
for
a year
almost 40 episodes now. And just go out and meet people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, online dating is just, it's rough. Just go out and meet someone.
it's a joke.
I wouldn't recommend going to a bar. Maybe go to, like, I know they do a lot of those,
speed dating,
but they do, like, also, like, the art, and, like, they'll have art and wine.
Oh yeah.
Drawing. Meet someone like that or something, you know, like.
Yeah.
The problem with that, though, sometimes people like that can be really pretentious.
Very true. But just other than online dating.
Right.
So,
So you can find the worst of the worst online.
like we read every week.
Yep.
And I believe that is a podcast,
that
gentlemen.
is a podcast.
Very nice. Well, we will be back next week.
Yes, next week we will be back. I did see that the Pickles actually have a show coming up.
They do, yes. I think it's September 17th.
Yeah.
And they'll have a new member trying out. Well, not trying out. He's part of the group. His name's Paul. He's pretty funny.
Pretty cool.
But he'll be in that show, his inaugural show.
And it's up
Hilltop. Yeah, they'll be at the Hilltop. I think it's September 17th.
Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
So
tickets are $7, and
I'll probably be able to make it to that one.
Cool. Yeah.
So.
And
yeah, I'm gonna try too. So.
Okay.
I know, I just became friends with Dakota on Facebook.
Awesome. Awesome. I know Remote, they're shooting Monday. They're off this weekend. They're shooting Monday. I'm not going to that one because Labor Day is Monday, and I will be.
Oh yeah, yep.
And I'll be grilling out and having some cold ones. And then Tuesday,
I'll be at work on Monday.
I'll drink one for you.
Thank you, sir.
And Tuesday they'll be starting back up again. I think I'll be at that one.
Oh, right on.
And
cool.
then Travis and I don't know when we're gonna shoot again, Travis.
Yeah, probably pretty soon. I'm gearing up to get the Boxzilla thing done, even though it's not a mech fight anymore, so it's not technically a Boxzilla fight. But gearing up to get that ready, and we should be ready to shoot. Well, I'm editing the dialogue right now. It's turning out really funny.
Awesome.
Really good. But I think what we'll do is once I get that done, we'll watch it and then we'll shoot things that need to be inserted into the clip and stuff, and then we'll just mark everything. It'll be a lot smoother, you know what I mean?
For sure.
So,
awesome.
Yeah, it'll be better. So, yeah, it's getting there. So.
We are getting there. It's been a 2.5-year process, but we are certainly getting there.
We have a phone call. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What is up, DJ?
Am I on the air?
You are on the air. We're just finishing up.
Oh. All right, well, you cannot have a podcast without me coming on and saying fuck, motherfuck, because holy shit, I'm checking in live from, well, I guess technically it's Bloomington, Minnesota, but we are in the Twin Cities, and it has been one crazy day. The White Sox just got their asses kicked. If you really want to see something funny, check out my Snapchat story. I pretty much post it all night long. It's been a fun weekend. I checked out the Mall of America yesterday.
Awesome.
That was interesting. So cool. What was going on this week? Was there any major news or anything I should be aware of?
Not
really.
No.
It's been a slow week, man.
All right. There was some good wrestling news, but I don't know. I don't really have time to get into it right now. We'll catch up next week.
And we brought up a lot of it that happened, so.
All right, right on. It's been a pretty good week. Just been on vacation. For the first time in seems like forever. Miss you guys. Definitely be back live in the studio next week.
Sweet. Miss you, buddy.
Yeah, I'll hopefully be bearing gifts of some degree for
All right.
everyone.
You've been a very cryptic man this last week. I haven't heard much from you.
Yeah, well, I've been busy.
No worries. No, well, we'll be glad to have you back next week.
Yeah, it's been fun, but I'll catch up with everybody next week. I'll talk a little bit more about my trip and all of the fucking nonsense. Just one small little fun fact here. Target Field sucks a big fat dick compared to U.S. Cellular Field or even Busch Stadium. And I have to bring up my first world problem of the week because I have to talk about it right now. I can't let it go. Is the fact that after next year, they're changing the fucking name of U.S. Cellular Field to Guaranteed Rate Field. That guaranteed sucks my fucking balls. Who the fuck decided that was a good idea? No. Fuck no. I do not want to go to Guaranteed Rate Field. I'd rather go to Suck My Balls Field because, God damn it, I have been pissed off about this ever since I read it like 4 days ago. So, Chicago, you guys fucked up on this one, and you caused me massive pain and suffering. I demand restitution. Yeah. and I got free Red Baron pizza today outside the park.
Fuck yeah!
In the roll.
Nice.
Yeah, it was whatever. Their park's okay, but it kind of sucks. At least it's not Miller Park. That place is a proverbial shithole with poison sauerkraut. Yep, and I got the mustache. I got a free mustache.
Sure, where was mine?
Yes. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to check out of here. Thanks for having me on. I'll be back on fully next week.
All right, man.
No problem, sir.
Fully, man. All right. Good talking to y'all. Peace.
We'll see you next week,
buddy.
man.
All right. Later.
All right. So
DJ caught us in the last bit on the outro.
Last second.
And Travis, he called it a night too, because yeah, we'll be back next week.
Yes.
And then what else we got going on?
B-list.
Yeah, check out new B-list. It's out right now. Hard Ticket to Hawaii. It was a hell of a fun episode to do. We had a great time.
It was a great episode too.
It really
turned out
was.
really good.
And I'll be writing the next episode probably next week, and then we'll shoot soon.
Yeah, cool.
And I'm gonna try to hopefully plan some fun stuff for Halloween. I don't know what to do yet, but I got some ideas.
We can think of something.
So that'll be coming your way next month, and we're all staying busy. So everybody have a you'll hear this next week, but I hope you all have a good Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
Be safe, grill out, relax, have some cold ones. And the Geeks will be here next week giving you your geek news. So
yes.
Everybody have a great night.
Yep. Take care, guys. Fellow geeks. Take care.
Good night.